thinking about mastering data science and you don't know where to start from? Hi everyone, welcome to episode 7 of Data Science and AI Weekly. In this episode, we have a very interesting topic that would be relevant for you. That is how to master data science in 30 days. Right? Let's get started with this episode. If you have not subscribed to this podcast, just go to the subscribe button. And if you want to watch other videos in this podcast, just go to the playlist. Again, it is there in the description and you can watch the rest of the videos. So let's get started with episode 7, which is how to master data science in 30 days. So the first question is that you must be wondering is it first of all even possible to master data science in 30 days? And the answer clearly is no. It is not possible to master data science in 30 days because data science in itself is such a vast field. It takes months, if not years, to master it. And even the best of the experts can't claim themselves to be masters in data science. And that's why when you are looking to get into data science, what is very important is you need to know or you need to have clarity about what are the important parts that you need to master to get into a data science job, and then you need to start accordingly. And this brings me to the question that if you were to master data science in 30 days, and if somebody were to ask me that, Manav, how would you master data science in 30 days? Here would be my study plan, and here is how I would do it. As I said, it does not happen in 1 month, but the goal here is just to imagine that if you were to do that, how would you do that, right? So I would divide my 30 days into 4 weeks. It would be a 4-week plan. In first week, what I would do is I would first of all, I'm assuming that the premise for this is that you as a beginner do not know anything about maths, do not know a lot about programming. You know a little bit of programming, a little bit of maths, but you do not know to the extent that is required in data science. So in the first week, what I would do as a newbie is I would get my Python fundamentals really strong. That's the first thing that I would do. I would ensure that I'm getting my hands dirty in the basic Python code. So this I would possibly do for the first 3 to 4 days. The second thing I would do in the next 2 to 3 days is get my statistics concepts very, very clear, right? So the basic statistical concepts is something that will help you in the later part of data science, and in the rest 3 weeks journey will become much easier if you would have mastered the first 2 steps, which is learning Python and learning statistics basics. And doing this should be possible in 1 week, assuming that you are doing full time. And since this is the premise that here we are taking a hypothetical situation, so I'm assuming that you are devoting all full day to mastering this. Because mastering data science in 30 days while having a job is next to impossible. So I'm assuming that, let's say that you have block of 30 days to devote to this. The second thing you would do, step 1 is focus on maths and Python in week 1. Week 2 would be all about getting your hands dirty in the data analysis part. So in data analysis, you need to be very comfortable. You need to master pandas. Well, pandas is used for data transformation. It should take you 1 to 2 days. 1 to 2 days you should spend with NumPy. And then 1 to 2 days you should spend in data visualization packages like Matplotlib, Seaborn, Bouquet, etc. And then the rest 2-3 days, what you should do is bring all of these packages together into real world data science projects and implement all of these packages in a data set that you could possibly take from any source, like a UC Irvine data sets are pretty good. You can also pick up Kaggle data sets and do just basic level of data analysis so that you are comfortable with everything that you have learned. So that is week 2. So week 1 was about mastering the fundamentals of Python and statistics. Week 2 is all about data analysis that I've just discussed. Week 3, I would move ahead and I would move to do machine learning. And in machine learning, what I would do is I would not bother about learning 20, 30 different machine learning algorithms. What I would do is I would master 5 to 6 machine learning algorithms that are the building of machine learning that you need to know for data science. For example, I would spend one day understanding the very basics of machine learning, how is it applied, etc. I would spend day 2 in linear regression. I would understand the theory behind linear regression, the maths behind linear regression, the assumptions of linear regression, and I would also implement linear regression in a project. And I would also see that how linear regression is used from scikit-learn library of Python. So that's how I will spend day 2 of the third week. Next day, day 3 of week 3, I could potentially learn logistic regression. Day 4, I can learn decision trees. Day 5, I can learn random forests. And day 6, I can spend on basically learning how to evaluate machine learning models, since there are multiple models that can be used to solve a particular business problem. So I want to, as a data scientist, know which is the best model for me. And that's what I would do in week 3. As I said, you would not want to do too many algorithms, but you could take a handful of supervised machine learning algorithms and unsupervised machine learning algorithms so that you know the basics. Week 4, I would continue my journey into machine learning by learning some more unsupervised algorithms, right, on which I can spend 2-3 days. And the rest 3 days, what I would do if I have to master data science and at least call myself to be reasonably skilled in data sciences, I would implement all of this in more data sets from different industries. For example, I could pick up a credit card fraud detection data set. I could pick up a telecom data set. I could pick up a simple data set that would help you implement some of these machine learning algorithms in real world scenario, right? So this is the 4-week plan that you should follow if you are on a crash course, so as to speak, to master data science. 30 days should be good enough to master the fundamentals, but this is with the assumption that you are doing this on a full-time basis and you don't have the luxury of spending more time, which I would highly recommend. So this is the 4-week plan to master data science from scratch. Week 1, just to recap everything, week 1, master Python statistics. Week 2, focus on data analysis and exploratory data analysis. Week 3, master machine learning algorithms, especially the supervised. Week 4, half of the week I would devote to unsupervised machine learning algorithms, and the rest half I would spend on working on more projects, right? So this is the 30-day plan of mastering data science from scratch. Let me know what do you think about this plan, and leave your comments. I hope you would have loved this episode. Our goal through this data science and AI weekly series is to help you master data science in a step-by-step way. If you want us to cover a particular topic in an upcoming episode, leave your comment or the topic that you want me to talk about, and I will for sure pick up the topic very soon. Thank you very much for tuning into episode 7 of Data Science and AI Weekly. My name is Manav. I'm signing off and look forward to seeing you in episode 8.